Okay, we got our new pulley piece in here. It's just a 1/4 inch offset. So we'll put that in there. Got changing from standard offset to a 1/4 inch offset. So we already broke these, one's free. These had Loctite on them. How hard were they really in there?
They were on there pretty good. I was twisting the socket a little bit. I felt it twist.
That's why I told you to use the brand new one. There's a reason why we keep the brand new ones on top of the toolbox, because when we need them, we have them.
They're still brand new.
They're still brand new, except now this one's not quite brand new because now it's been used. See, when it's brand new, it's not worn right there too much. This one's getting a little bit worn, so it bites in there really good in the screw, so you can torque the piss out of it, not have it round out. That's why I get on you guys' butts whenever you go in my toolbox and start raiding it for tools. There's a reason why there's new tools up in that toolbox. Alright, so after we get all these screws out, we still got 2 dowel pins that hold all this together. We got these 2 dowels here pressed in, so we have to press this out in the press, or hit it with a big hammer. Did the hammer knock it out, or just press it out?
Yeah, I had to press it out.
I think it's tight.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go up front and do a press job.
What's it?
Let's see what it looks like.
Some lubricant.
Lubricant.
Hey Zoe,
Say hi.
look, you're the new mechanic.
New mechanic.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Camera.
Hi.
Oh, there. Say hi.
Hi.
You're a new mechanic, right?
Hi.
You know how to work on Harleys too?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay.
You work on motorcycles, Zoe? No, not yet.
At least they still make girls cry at all ages.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too hard for you.
Alright. You're on the wrong side. I'm gonna hit you. You get Dino to start crying next.
It'll take more than that.
It would. Looks like I didn't move my block over, so now I got a big chunk out of it. Oops.
See that, Zoe?
Yeah.
See my little chunk right there on my block? It looks like the Loctite residue is still in there. You gotta make sure you get all that out of there so you don't get underneath the block when you press one in. So you want this to set all the way in there flat. So you gotta line up your 2 dowel pins. I think we did that wrong. I'm pretty sure I did that wrong. So you actually do need more than 5 hours of sleep a night.
Time for a new part again.
Let's see, this time I'll move the blocks further apart though. I'm learning.
Caught the important part.
I got the pulley. Okay. This time we're going to push it in the correct direction. So I'm just making sure everybody's paying attention.
It's the same.
It's not the same. No, this is up flush.
Yeah.
See, you don't even know what I'm doing.
You put it in backwards. So.
I had it in there like that, which is not correct. It goes in like that. The damn zip confuses me.
But the old one, it was in like this.
That's right. No, it wasn't like this. It was flat.
No, it wasn't.
It was flush mounted over here.
Oh, on this one, on that one.
Yeah.
But on the old one, this
now-
part, it was like this.
Okay, so
It
now
looked
go ahead
like
and put all
that.
the screws back in this. So we're not using this piece now. So now we have our special 1/4 inch offset when we needed. Okay. Now we're going to take our red Loctite. And we're going to tighten the screws up. Am I doing this right, Zoe?
A little different than that.
A little bit different than that.
That's different?
Can I see that red stuff?
No,
Why?
because it's dangerous. If you eat it, it'll make you sick.
I won't eat it.
It'll make you look like Keenan.
Yeah, it'll look like me. You'll have to get these pliers back out and go after you with them again.
No.
Look at these small ones, Dad.
Yeah, see, those are your size.
Yeah.
So you go look at that one, that big one, and that little one. The same thing, except this was a little baby and that's a big giant one.
Are you trying to help me? Zoe, are you helping? How come you're not turning the wrench, Zoe? Zoe, you gonna turn the wrench here? Turn the wrench. You turn that wrench. Go like that.
You do it? A little more.
You have to pull harder. You have to pull like that. See?
There you go.
There you go. Look at that.
Natural.
You're born to do this. Look at that. Yeah, see how tight that is in there? That's tight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at them muscles going. Oh, it's almost, oh, look at that. You're getting it tight, too. There. Yeah, you pull that good. All right, you're good at that.
Good job, Zoe.
We got you all checked out now.
Now me, now me.
See? Now you put some goop on there.
She's a Harley certified mechanic.
stuff.
Factory trained.
Now could I do it?
You want to do that one? Okay, go for it.
Pull.
Look at that. She's a speed demon now. I'm going to put you to work on the pit crew
Keep
now.
going. Pull.
Oh, I think Fred lost the job, Ken.
Yeah. She doesn't even have flip-flops on either.
Yeah, she's wearing, at least she's not wearing flip-flops either. She's wearing,
Oh,
Something
I
like
think
that.
so
That's
it's
protected.
tight.
That's good. Okay, now we're going to really torque it down. We're going to put a big wrench on there. Look at the size of this one.
Maybe I can do it.
You can't torque it that much.
Why?
Then we have this here right here. We have a holding fixture right here. Okay, look at that, Zoe.
Back up, babe.
See that? This allows us to clamp it. So we can grab a hold of the device.
Stand back.
you notice the slip rolls are gone?
Hey, the slip rolls are gone.
I took them home yesterday.
Oh, I got more room.
Yeah, I know.
Or Friday, which one do you want to pick? Pick on this
It's a big vise. It's a good thing that's not a clutch
day.
back.
Which one do you want
Hey,
to
this doesn't fit in yet. You sure you put this in here the other day? It don't fit in this
It
vise.
is Friday.
Friday.
I
Did
put it
you-
in your front vise.
Ah, see, this vise doesn't work.
You want to pick.
Even though it's a big vise, it doesn't work.
I put it in your vise up front.
Okay, we're going to have to go up front. This one does not work. Time to go up front.
I'll try to go.
We'll be right back, though.
Good thing I got more than one vise. Fred wanted me to throw this vise away too. I fixed it.
Oh, it was broken?
Yeah.
What was broken?
bleed the screw inside in there, the big nut.
Oh.
So I had to braze it all up and make a new nut. Okay, so this will hold the pulley without making it, without damaging it. So now we can go ahead and put some torque on it. That's pretty tight. I'm going to do an X pattern. That's pretty good. Come back and check that one again. Yep. Okay, so that's how you do that without damaging the pulley. See, there's no damage to it. All right, ready to go on the bike. There you go.
Here, Zoe, let's go back over there. Go back to the bike.
I win.
You won.
You won?
See, that's a new part that's going to go on your dad's bike. Right?
What's that purse for?
It's a bag. It's a saddle bag.
Why?
So your dad can put stuff in there.
Put stuff in.
So you could go in there and go for a ride. You could stand up inside there. Right?
Right.
Right.
But why?
Because you need stuff to put in there.
Okay, let you hold on for a minute. We'll go find some tools. Oh, there we go. Dangerous around here.
All right, you're on.
It falls.
We're on a Loctite deal
A
again.
little bit easy one. Whoa. Dad, can you?
This time I'm going to charge you for more for Loctite.
Extra.
Yeah,
Loctite.
I'm using a lot of it now. This is a
free
permanent
retainer
installation now. Yeah.
Tatro, look at me.
He's working, baby.
Loading it up.
He's working. Good one.
We'll show Don up front. Probably Don on the phone, wondering why I'm not up front. I'm busy. If you're calling, call back. Yeah, we put a little back here just for the hell of
Stay
it.
back a little bit. So sit here with me?
Oh, they're not available now.
Tatro, wobble gave me the phone number. I'm trying to find the rear hub there for my 2004 motorcycle.
Uh-oh, road wide parts.
414-244-1495.
That'd be a 3/4 and a 1 inch, wouldn't it?
Road slide.
I'm surprised they left a message. That's rare. Okay, so we got sleeve retainer, red Loctite, and blue Loctite. So you get all that sorted out? Okay, now. That goes there. This goes here. There he is.
What's happening?
I think you were calling me on the phone and I didn't
No, it wasn't me. That was a guy looking for bearings for his 2000 something road glide.
I heard that. I'm surprised you left a message too.
Yeah.
Hey, can't have my sweater on my shirt. Now for the fun part. I'm having too much fun with this.
Can you do it?
There. Shift it. And the shaft locks up. Do you think this is fighting with me now? All right. There. Did you hear it pop in that time? They just want me to bend down so my back would hurt more. Of course, now the belt doesn't fit in there, but we'll force it in there. Okay, now we got the fun part. Oh, that's so loose it made it easy.
Because of the lack of splines.
That was probably the reason, yeah. Backwards thread. Standard thread. Alright, who's still my ear line?
I didn't.
You didn't do that?
For you.
Okay, what's the proper torque on this one? That's it.
Nailed it.
Right this back. This is backwards, so you gotta take it off to put it on. That's enough.
I hope it doesn't go out.
Cover neutral. Can't tell though. Okay. Hey, this belt's looser than that last one. Look at that. Okay, now when you put this on, you have to line these holes up with these holes here, or it doesn't go on. Just have to go down here and look through the holes. See the holes in there? There's no holes. See? So keep going until you get the holes. So that one's not quite lined up. That one doesn't line up. Keep spinning until they line up. That one don't line up either. Not there. There. That looks better. Okay, when all the holes line up, you're in the right spot. Now, this bike's only got four springs on it, so you have to come up with a pattern that makes it even. So you can put them like this, you can put them like that. If you did it like this, it wouldn't work very good. Put it like that, it's even. Torque wrench. Put a little torque on it, not super heavy. Okay.
Stand back.
Clutch now. Look how even that is. That's terrible, isn't it?
Awfully wobbly.
That is pretty bad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
A lot.
Why's your bike wobbling so bad?
That's a wobble bike.
Look at that thing wobble. That's not supposed to do that.
Tatro.
That's bad.
Wow.
Look at that thing go. That's terrible.
What's that?
I don't know. What'd you do to it?
I don't know. It's been here for
Looks like the main shaft's spinning free.
Tatro. Let's give me a Tatro.
I don't like that. I don't know what you did to it.
Zoe, what are you trying to ask Keenan? Huh?
that's
If you're asking for a juice box, I want one too.
No, somebody took all my water too, so I got no water to drink either.
Tatro.
I went to get a water and there wasn't any.
Fresh out, huh?
Somebody took the 2 cases I had.
Excuse me,
Used them.
Tatro.
What? I didn't do it.
Where's the bathroom?
It's up front. You have to walk through that door and make a right turn. Do you know what a right turn is?
No. Right turn.
Yeah, you gotta go to the right, not the left. And not straight either. That'll be good for at least 10 more minutes. All right, so what's wrong with this thing, Gino? I think something's wrong. Put the Problem is I have to take the darn this back off to do anything about it. This sucks. This bike doesn't like us very much.
What was wrong with this?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now.
How does that? A bent shaft?
There is something going
No,
on.
I think the shaft is spinning true. That's the problem.
Uh,
I don't see it wobbling. It's the basket. And that's being held on by the nut against the main shaft, so without spinning the main shaft, I can't tell if it's different. But see, the main shaft wouldn't make any difference 'cause I'm spinning, or would it make a difference? Yeah, it would make a difference at this point.
What would it have something to do with that front motor sprocket was coming out and it's just torquing
It would have
everything
been a
weird?
reason why it would have broke this free is because this thing's wobbling back and forth. It keeps changing.
Well, the reason it broke free was because the way they mounted that thing. Remember, they were.
Well, it came free, so that would do it. So right now we gotta do is we gotta see if the main shaft makes any difference. So we gotta take this all back off, put an indicator on here, or just put a scribe on it, see if the main shaft's true. So all this Loctite and stuff I just did is for not.
It's using
Hey.
Okay, so I
You're back. Alright. So now we can go look at the main shaft.
think you got a 77, 78 foo-foo valve around here?
A fufu valve.
Yeah.
The main shaft looks straight to me.
Clutch basket.
There's our precision straight edge right here. See it moving any?
No, it looks fine.
No, it's not moving. It's not the main shaft.
Twisted basket, huh?
So that means the hub over here's got an issue.
I bet if we drop it on the ground a few times, it'll fix it.
You might fix it. What if we put it in a press and crush it? That might fix it too. Well, whatever it is, it's built in. This main shaft doesn't have very much of a shoulder here for the wash to push against.
Do you have a main shaft we can put this on, chuck it up in the layers, and spin it?
So I'm going to pull these screws out. I'm going to look at the back side of the washer. No, I can see the back side of the washer. See the back side of the washer is flat and true. It's not all chewed up. So the washer sitting on the end of the main shaft here is not the problem, but it's barely hitting. See how it's got a big chamfer on this thing? There's not much for the washer to push against to keep the basket from tweaking. With very, very little to support.
Wear on the edge of the splines.
It's warm. There's no way for it to wear that way. It would be ground that way. See all these grind marks right here? See, somebody's been playing in here. I think somebody ground the damn thing. And they put a big chamfer in here, and now the chamfer's not even. So now when the basket goes on, it's like that. Even though the shaft is straight, it chucks on backwards and it wobbles.
The splines are uneven now.
Yes.
Could be. Do you think, why would somebody do that on purpose? Because they couldn't get it on to begin with, so they ground it down?
Probably wouldn't go on like it wouldn't go on for me that one this last time here.
So if you put it in a different spot, it's probably going to wobble in a
No,
different
but what I
spot.
want to find out is I want to find out if this is actually basket on here. So I'm going to go put this in the press and press it down and see if this is rotating smoothly.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go check that.
There's a groove.
Okay, we have this all jigged up here. So I got spacers up inside the duplicating the main shaft. So I'm pushing on the washer in here, and we got some press up here on here. So there, we got a couple tons on there. So now you go ahead and spin this thing, and you look at it and make sure it's not wobbling here. So this is nice and true. If I steady this thing like that, you can definitely see it straight. So So we know the basket's good. So that's definitely the main shaft is the issue. Somebody customized it for us because we didn't have enough problems already on this bike, so we want to get a few more added in just to make sure that we didn't miss any. See, this is how we spaced it up with this. So we were pushing on the inside of the washer way down in the hole down there, which is what this washer does. It pushes against the end of the main shaft. And the main shaft should have a nice flat surface like this to push against. The problem is it's all radius cut off, kind of more like this one is. And it's not hitting on a flat surface, it's hitting on an uneven surface. So that means we have more junk parts on this bike, which is really hard to believe, seeing it's been such a nice bike this whole time over here, that to be anything else wrong with it. So now we have to take the whole motor part to change out that. We have to take the tranny part to take out this one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this thing together and let it wobble. I'm going to try a few different places here and see if I can find one that's not quite as bad. So I'm going to play around a little bit with that. So we'll put this thing on probably 5 or 6 different places and see if we can find one that's halfway straight. So we'll be back. Okay, you're the new experimental camera guy. So this makes it blow up like that, and then you can't see nothing, and you go back here, you can see more. Okay, you're on your own.
Alright, where do you want me?
I don't care. Okay, so we got to jam the belt in here. I took the starter piece off. Of course, it was loose. It's a shocker, of course. Okay, so now we get the belt back in there. You can line this back up with the gear to go in there. There you go. So they failed to put any Loctite on this, and it wasn't tight. So it's very hard to believe that something wasn't tight on this bike. Very, very hard to believe. Hey, dumbass. That was way too much Loctite, see down there?
At least your ground will be Loctited now.
Yeah, that was an extra $1.
You can't charge me for that.
I can't? Why? Did you see it? Is there any evidence of it?
I do see.
Oh, you can see it, huh?
It was right here.
You were here the whole time?
It's on camera.
It's on video?
I forgot to push record.
Where's the locking tab for this thing? Where's the Zoe pliers at? Zoe didn't like me squeezing her arm with these. I don't know why. It was
Couldn't
fun.
imagine why.
It was fun, I thought.
She started crying.
She didn't like it.
You imagine Keenan as a babysitter? Your wife's gripping kids together.
I bet.
Damn right. Hanging from the trees. Some of that might be legal, I think. I was told you can't throw them up in the air no more either. Something bad about that now.
That's illegal too now?
Somebody told me that. I thought that was fun as a kid, though, being flying.
My kids feel the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we just can't have no fun anymore. Okay, without my green. Somebody stole my green. There it is. There, over there. So now I can put more green Loctite on here. That's like half a bottle now on this bike.
There's probably more Loctite in this section right here than
The whole rest of the bike's ever seen in its life. Every time it's been apart.
And what's the green for?
It's called no give. Gap filler. It'll actually fill up to 30 thou, I think. I personally filled up 1/8 of an inch with it, but I had to fake it to do that. But
That's not a single application.
no, that's called pouring it in there and letting it set up a little bit, pouring some more on top of it. A little heat was involved. But when it was all done, it sealed it up. That's all that mattered. So, I don't think it's recommended for that, though, but that's okay.
It's outside factory specs.
Yeah, it's outside factory specs. Now, if this was good, it probably could not even put it together this way. So being how it's so nice and loose, well, it all works good now. Okay. See, it's almost not moving at all now, so.
Mhm.
It's better than it was, but that doesn't mean it's good. That just means it's better. Look, I got the first shot. That's good. Get more practice at this. Or I got lucky. Which one was it?
I'm going with lucky on that one.
Oh, damn, it wasn't skill.
It appeared to be luck from this angle.
Pure luck. We'll have to get an outside inspector on that to make sure.
Yeah, I'm watching the world through a 2-inch screen, so I'm not really seeing a whole lot.
Yeah. Where's Zoe when you need her? She could have been doing this. Jeez. It's Zoe's job. Hey Zoe, how come you're not doing your job over here? You're supposed to be tightening these screws down. What's going on?
Look at me.
I'm getting tired.
I'm scared of you.
Here, tighten it down. Go for it. Here,
Same way.
pull that down.
Same way.
Tighten it up. There you go. Look at that. Okay, go up to this. Put it over here. Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. There you go. You got to push it back over here in this hole right here. Push it in there. There you go. Go for it. There you go. Look at that.
What's that?
There's no child labor laws in California.
It
Is
was a
there?
loose.
I don't
It was
think so.
loose. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
perfectly good, dude.
Whoa.
Oh, you
Put it back
broke
in.
it now. You got to put it all back together. You have to push in the hole there. Rotate it a little bit. Rotate it.
Rotate it.
Rotate it.
You just gotta turn it a little until it
Yeah,
snaps
you
in.
have to spin it a little bit. See? There you
See?
go. Right
There
there.
it is.
Go for it. Look at that. If you take your other hand and hold it right here, it works better.
What do we use to
There you go.
conceal these threads?
The Cerebon. I mean, not the
Teflon
the
stuff?
Teflon pipe sealant.
It was loose.
It was loose. It's hard to believe the gas tank plug is loose. Did you break it again? Jeez. Jeez. We're gonna have to get another Zoe. You got another Zoe?
No, I don't.
We only got one? Oh, you got that. Okay, now you go to the big one. We got the big one out now. Okay, yank on that sucker. Tighten it up. Push hard. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, hold on. Geez, you're pretty good at that. Okay, give that one a good pull too. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, she's getting some muscles going there. There you go. Give it another shot.
Good job, Zoe.
Look at her pulling it. She's trying to get extra torque over there. You see that? Okay, you're good. One more. Okay, one more. Pull down on that thing.
Pull down. Down.
Put all your weight in. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're moving the bike now.
Woo!
There. That's factory torque there. You're
What's
pretty
this?
good. There, you gonna spin that? Look at that, you can spin it too.
That was good.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't wobble at all now. Better than it was, but it still sucks. Drop that clutch. Okay. That's about all we can ask for with this bike. Where's our primary cover at?
Right there.
Ooh, there it is. I wonder where all the screws went to. Some
There.
valuable
Box.
parts here. Where's the screws at? Over there. Do we have a gasket? Where's our gasket, do you know?
It had no gasket.
Why don't you grab me a gasket from over there?
You know what?
Gasket area. There's a gasket. Are you in pause?
You weren't doing nothing.
We like doing nothing. He's
Oh,
in the
okay.
gasket.
All right, I got to record him finding a gasket.
Hey, our customers like having full access. Just because we're not working doesn't mean we're not working. We still charge here. Yeah, that looks like the right one.
I'm just an amateur cameraman, remember?
That's extremely good. Look at that. Looks like it's made for it. There, now your oil won't leak out of here. You hold that there. Now we're not putting 2 washers in here, so it still might leak.
Yeah, if you have oil leaking out of there, you've got bigger problems.
We have lots of problems already. Okay, now see, there's the first problem that the customer working on the bike. He
Yep,
puts the
long
screw in the
screw.
wrong hole.
Geez Louise.
He put it in one of the long ones. There you go. That makes a big difference in how it goes.
Long screw, long hole. Hi,
There you go.
what's up?
You're watching the tail light.
I know.
I need one on the bottom. Short one. Yeah, that'll work. Right there's a good spot.
There's one without a washer.
We'll put that one on the bottom.
So, medium length one.
There's more than one length?
Yep.
Do you think this bike's gonna matter?
No.
Where do you think that one goes? I'm thinking it goes right there. What else has it got?
Long.
Longs go up here. Short ones go here. I think we got extra ones in here.
In the box.
We have extra screws. So I think we'll leave that
Maybe
one.
that
You got
washer,
a long
this
one?
one.
You got another long one?
Nope.
And that's where the short one goes. No, it's too short.
That one's too short?
Do you know they have screws in every one?
Yes, and
Indeed.
the screws was too short to go over where it's supposed to be.
Well, it's way too short because you don't even catch the thread.
Maybe it's just sitting in.
Oh, you get one thread. If somebody put the
Whoa.
gasket in there, that was another whole thread.
That's why it doesn't have a washer.
Okay, now don't put this very tight because there's only like one thread holding that. What about go find a longer one?
Daddy.
Here,
There you are.
here, Gino.
Tatro.
Here, go get this to Gino. You get all your safety gear on. You're good to go.
Over here. So
She's good to go now. Look at she's got her safety road gear on there.
It's a good fit.
Everywhere.
look, Gino.
Yeah.
Gino.
It's
Oh,
good to
that
go.
one's too short.
Yeah, we got all the correct parts on this bike. It's all original. Never been molested. First class.
I'm gonna go with no.
None of the above.
Yeah.
You're going with the option D.
Option D.
Ooh, look at all those you got to choose from. Which one you want?
This one.
That one? Okay, you want that one? Okay, put it in the hole up there.
Where?
Right here.
Okay. There. Now which one here?
No.
Ooh, you got a long one in there. Look how long
You got
that
plenty
is.
of thread on that one.
Gee, that's a real long one there. I think that might be a little bit too long. No, you went too long. What's our other choices down there, Zoe? This one's too long. Okay, what else you got? You need a shorter
We
one.
need some more.
See right here? See, Zoe, see that one's shorter? So that one will fit. This is the one that goes in there. You gave me the wrong one. Okay, put that up in there. Ah, that hurts putting it over like that.
There.
Okay, you got the right one in there now?
Yep.
Good.
But these.
Those aren't gonna work. Here you go. You didn't tighten this one down yet, Zoe. There you go. Tighten that one down.
Other way. Other way.
It doesn't help it when you go that direction. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
See, if you hold it back here, you gotta hold it, see? Yeah, see? You're pretty good at that. Okay. Now we go to this one. All right, get that one going.
Well,
Is your safety gear falling off?
Yeah,
Where's your glasses at?
I don't know.
You don't have any Daddy didn't buy you no safety glasses?
No.
He's not a very good daddy, is he?
No.
Safety glasses.
There, that's going pretty hard. That's a tough one. Look at that. That screw didn't want to go in that hole very well. You did a good job there.
Where's
Zoe.
my helmet?
You lost it. It fell off. Okay, how's all this go together? It appears that you're missing another gasket over here.
What? Oh, that.
It does. But it has adequate layers of junk on there. Look at that
Mhm.
whole belt
What
material.
does it do?
What does what do?
We might have the correct screws at least.
Where's your bicycle?
Where's that torque? Yeah. little Torx? Oh, these are all Torx.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna make this a good bike. We're gonna clean some of this off. Check out the custom link bolt they got in there. That's called adjustable. What?
Tied on.
What? Tied? Your helmet's not gonna fall off now? Look at that. The camera's not showing it. See, she's got her safety gear tucked in there like it's supposed to be now. Now you can do it. Okay, Zoe. Now you can do a good job now. These are different screws here. These are Torx head. Who's that right there?
Me.
That's you? Uh-oh. You dropped your screw. You get that from
You get it?
There, good job.
That's me.
That's
Right
you?
there. See with the kitty shirt.
The kitty shirt? That's you with the kitty shirt?
And see that helmet?
Can you spell kitty?
Dad, can you read this for him?
Are you kidding me? Right, meow?
She can't read and write yet?
No.
Right.
He
Well,
can't.
she can write letters and numbers. You just can't put them in.
I want this helmet. I don't want my safety helmet.
You didn't want to be safe anymore?
Then what's this then?
Uh-oh. It appears there's an improper installation of the tool or the part.
This? Can I press this?
Did you see what I did there?
Is it backwards?
No,
Peg go on the other side?
I jammed it all up.
Oh. It's not an iron head. I don't know nothing about it.
That was my problem. Good, Zoe.
Watch your head, Zoe.
Keep my knowledge pretty narrow. Well, I don't get confused.
Don't get confused?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Not as easily, at least.
Yeah, it's kind of... Was this thing in there sideways before, Gina? Do I have it on backwards? Huh?
Upside down?
Or one more. You want?
Gina, do I have this on backwards? Well, I didn't take it off, so... was
I would
foot
think
peg
the
in
peg
front?
boss goes that way. It looks like it would, because it would fold up and
It's
back.
not working this way.
Yeah, I think it does that one.
See, it would help if I actually maybe worked on some of this stuff.
What is this, amateur hour?
Yes. There appears to be some misalignment going on here. See, even though everybody else is watching me do it and they won't tell me it's wrong, you know, I never took the damn thing apart. I don't know that.
Where's the peg on the other side? Is it towards the front or towards the back?
I don't care, but right now it fits a lot better than it did. If you notice now, it actually goes on and straight, and it's not binding up now.
No.
That should have been the first clue that there was something wrong with it binding up. See, it does actually help if you take the parts apart before you can reinstall them, so you know where they go exactly how they fit. See, on an older bike, this would be back here, but on this bike, it's not.
This bike, everything's back.
Yeah, I should know that. Or bent. See, now this is actually not bound up. See, it's a lot better. Screws tighten up like they're supposed to.
Imagine that.
Your hand. Let's
So
go.
that's a good sign that maybe it's
You have
correct
cheeto
this
hands.
time.
You have cheeto fingers.
Because it wasn't working very good the other time. I'm going to blame on Zoe.
No, I think she did a good job.
She was bothering me. I got confused. This going first or the foot peg going first? Do you remember where you had this positioned at?
Don't do that.
Is there a peg around or something? There's a peg.
Keep your immune system.
Gino, where was this lever at when you took it apart?
It was on the bike.
That's a good call.
Solid answer.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Looks a little high, but
what's up here?
I don't know, my foot wouldn't fit in there.
Depends on how big of shoes you wear.
How big's your shoe?
Those are low pros.
Your daddy to
Look,
buy you a
Mine's
purse.
a lot
Sneakers.
taller. See, look how tall mine is.
You could have a motorcycle purse.
Another problem you got, see, that might hit on that, so you gotta be careful.
Okay?
Right.
What?
We need some other wrenches. We need a couple of these type wrenches.
Okay.
See, that didn't fit in there
What?
so tight. Now we're fine.
Put your head behind you, you get up and connect it right
Well,
there.
Is that too tight?
it's a little tight.
okay. Here we are.
Better?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa! Uh-oh. You got any use for your belt? See?
Sling.
Mm.
Whoa.
In case you hurt your leg.
Gonna hang it around her neck next. So you want it down that low?
Maybe not that low. Is that one notch up from what it was?
That was one notch.
Watch notch.
Whoa.
Sure there.
Okay, we're back up to where you had it.
Okay.
You like it there now?
Yeah. Try it.
Now it's better. Now I did it right this time. So.
Whoa.
That's not American.
Whoa.
These are all very important things. Where's the little Allen bolt? Right there. Battery bolt.
My name is not
Now we're armed.
What's your name?
Flower.
Your name's Flower?
Flower.
Flower
Is
Stone?
that positive or negative?
What's my name?
It's the negative, I think.
I don't know. We'll find out when I touch something with it. See the
That'd be a
Phillips
positive
screwdriver?
on my battery.
Screwdriver? There's a Phillips screwdriver that goes in my bucket.
Look.
It's missing.
Here, kid.
That little black one I used to have. So you stole it. Okay, now we got our metric wrench again. One of the few metric wrenches around here. 10 millimeter. All right, you have power. All right, bun buster, put your bun up there. See if you did it right this time. That's a good spot?
Yep.
Somebody broke the peg off.
Yeah, I did.
You did that?
Well, it's already broken.
Told you it was.
Good old hippie killer stuff.
Look at that.
Low profile.
So we're good to go.
Right.
All right. So now is the gas tank button up over there yet?
I don't know. I think so.
All right. Let's get cleaned up. We'll move on to the gas tank next.
Would you like me to pause it?
Yeah, you can shut it off. Let's find out. We only spilled gas all over it, so it should be fine.
Remember I was running rich? So I had a 2 rich. So,
Turn choke off.
huh?
That was a few rich before. Good now. Yep. I've been a little bit rich because it's cold. As it warms up, you just adjust the screw more straight. Right, like right there. See the difference? Yeah. Right now, if you're rich, it's cold. Choke's all the way off. Yeah. All right, go take it down the street and see how it works. What the customers be the guinea pigs around here. Here we go, Zoe. Come on, let's go. We'll catch you up.
Okay, I'm in your heart too.
Okay,
No front
Zoe.
brakes.
Come over here, Zoe.
No front brake.
Don't use it.
Huh?
Don't use it. There goes Daddy.
There goes Daddy.
See? We can watch video in here. See, look at that. There's a truck right there. Your daddy way down there. He's too far away. We can't see him right now. I can still hear him though. Can you hear him?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he's gonna come back. All right.
Now.
Okay, we're filming. Where's your daddy? You're filming. Where's his dad? Here he comes. Here he is.
I don't know how to film him.
Look at that. Follow him. Keep following him. Look at that. Who's that? Look at that.
Oh.
How'd you run?
That all feels good. The front brakes are non-existent.
Gino worked on that. It's his fault.
It's nice coming down 25th Street.
Yeah, Zodi's a good cameraman. Yeah. There's your videographer. She did a good job. Yeah. Now you're filming. Oh, you got it blown up though. You got to unblow it. There you go. Now you can find him.
He say he doing.
You have to shoot him though. Where's he at?
Yeah.
Right there.
Stay here, Zoe.
Yeah, you have to hold it. You
Stay
have
with
to
these
hold
guys,
it
okay?
on him.
Zoe.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, the newer
Yeah.
trucks.
Here.
Oh, there he goes again.
There he goes.
Oh, cameraman ran away.
Film him. Film him.
Film him. Oh, there he goes.
Did you film him?
What'd he say? Did he go right on by, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that you? You want a picture of you? Okay, where's the button at? I lost the button.
Yeah.
I got a picture, I think. I don't know.
Two-cycle with their fuel now.
There, I might have got it.
Ultra-low sulfur.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're the shit, so people are
That's
dumping
my
two-stroke oil.
There he is.